What were the effects of the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk? Have you ever wondered how a single treaty could change the course of a nation? The Treaty of Brest-Litovsk, signed in March 1918, did just that for Russia. This agreement marked Russia's exit from World War I, a conflict that the Bolshevik government viewed as driven by capitalist interests. The Bolsheviks believed that continuing the war would harm the working class and threaten their new socialist revolution. Thus, signing the treaty was a practical choice to protect their fledgling state, despite the tough concessions it required. Territorially, the treaty had significant consequences. Russia had to give up vast areas, including Finland, the Baltic provinces, parts of Poland, and Ukraine. These regions were home to over a quarter of the Russian population. Losing such territories was a major blow to Russia's imperial borders and economic resources. It caused disruptions and economic challenges in many of these areas. Politically, the treaty sparked deep divisions within the socialist movement. It created a rift between the Bolsheviks and the left socialist revolutionaries who opposed the treaty. This split played a role in the Russian Civil War, as many nationalists and anti-Bolshevik forces united against the Bolsheviks, fueled by anger over the treaty's terms. From the Bolshevik perspective, the treaty was a temporary setback necessary for the larger revolutionary cause. Lenin promoted the idea of revolutionary defeatism. He believed that Russia's defeat in the war could inspire proletarian revolutions across Europe, particularly in Germany. Therefore, the treaty was seen as a strategic sacrifice to safeguard the revolution at home and advance international socialism. Following the treaty, the Bolsheviks relocated the Soviet government from Petrograd to Moscow. This move was a response to the threat of a German invasion, highlighting the precarious situation of the new regime. In summary, the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk had several key effects. It ended Russia's involvement in World War I, aligning with the Bolshevik goal of withdrawing from an imperialist conflict. The treaty resulted in significant territorial and population losses, weakening Russia both economically and politically. It also provoked internal divisions among socialists and contributed to the outbreak of civil war. However, for the Bolsheviks, it was a necessary sacrifice to preserve their revolution and promote socialist uprisings internationally. Lastly, the relocation of the Soviet government to Moscow was a direct response to the new challenges posed by the treaty.